Happy Friday! And as we're wrapping up this week, I hope that you have had an amazing first week of the year. 2023 really it's starting a little slow, but the energy for this year is amazing. So, very excited to see how this plays out for us. And today I'm using the wisdom of the oracle to get our coaching topic of the day. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm glad you are here. And we got All That Glitters, card number 16. 16 reduces to 7, 7 being the 2023. That's what it reduces down to, so it's a 7 year. So 7 is a huge energy this year. Very excited about that. All That Glitters. A need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. It's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status, or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. Oh boy. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? And, you know, when you think about how much we are barraged by media and the psychology that they use for marketing, because they want us to believe that if we buy this thing or acquire this or that, we've arrived, we're successful. But by whose standards? Because if you have a big house and a fancy car and those things don't matter to you, but you felt like you should get them because that makes you important, right? But if they don't serve you, if they don't resonate with you, if that's not your truth, that's not your definition of success, then it's just dead weight. It's just more space to clean. It's a bigger payment to pay. If it's not fulfilling you, then it's not your definition of success. And again, we're being asked to be authentic, to really dig deep and redefine our own beliefs. What does success look like to you? Because, like, for me, I really don't want a huge home. It's just more to take care of, and we're not using it. It's just wasted space. And a big fancy car. Well, then you got to worry about somebody hitting it or scratching it or something happening to it. You know, you park 3 blocks from the grocery store so you don't get your car dinged. And you know what I mean? It's like what success has been portrayed to us as is having a mansion and a bunch of followers and being this big, important person. A lot of success is being surrounded by love, living comfortably, and having everything that you need without having to work 80 hours a week and sacrifice your health so that you can have all these things. On a personal level, I decided several years ago that to me, success meant that I had freedom of time. I had freedom to not be under someone's thumb all the time. And that the less I owned, the less owned me. I wasn't tied to this payment or that payment. I didn't have to work 80 hours a week to make all the payments for all the things that made me look successful. I didn't have to have a super high stress job to make lots of money, to buy all the crap that I didn't really want so that Joe Schmo would think I was a success. Because I really don't care what he thinks. I want to be happy. I just want to be happy. And I am. I'm very happy. But in order to make that happen, I absolutely napalmed my life. I completely, like, started over. 100% just started over. New location, new living space, new things. I let all of it go. Started over. I wouldn't suggest that for everyone. But I had just decided I'd come to a point where I thought, what am I doing? Why am I working so hard for all of this stuff? And then the stuff takes up all my time because the big house, you got to clean the big house. If you have all of the gadgets and gizmos that have to charge, and you've got cords everywhere, and then you've got the closet that you can't even get through because there's too many clothes in it because you wanted to have the latest look and the greatest this or that. It's the idea that the more we own, the less freedom we have. And I came to the conclusion that in reality, I didn't own my stuff. My stuff owned me. Because even freedom of movement, if I wanted to move, that was going to be a huge undertaking. So I took on kind of a minimalist idea of life. And ironically, this week I've sold two big pieces of furniture on Marketplace because I was like, I don't use that. I don't need that. It's not functional. And, we've been talking about moving, and why take that with us? Gone, out. Decluttering your life in so many ways, whether it's the job that sucks the life out of you because it occupies all your time, all your energy. You come home drained, and how could you change your life in a way that would make it possible to work less hours, or maybe step down into a less stressful position? Are there things you can sell? Can you downgrade your vehicle? Can you downsize your home? Because it's so freeing when you go from a place of having the big house and the fancy car and all the stuff, and having to, I've got to make X number of dollars per hour, per week, per month, per year, however you translate that, to maintain this. So I'm tied to this job, and I have to do what the boss says because I can't afford to lose the job, and I'm miserable here and I hate it, and my stress level is 150% over what it should be, but I can't let it go because I need that to sustain this. So when you make this smaller and you reduce the amount of debt, the amount of payments that you have, and you bring that down to a small space, your options over here expand. And now you have the ability to have more freedom in the choices that you make because you're not burdened by the financial responsibilities. And not having that financial demand will reduce your stress level immensely. And it creates so much freedom in your life. And we're taught to pursue all of these things. Well, we're taught that by marketing. We're taught that by psychology. We're taught that by the people that want to make money off of our need to create the facade of success, the all that glitters. You know, watch the commercial. Really watch commercials. They're playing on your insecurities. They're playing on your need to feel significant. And all they're doing is trying to suck money out of your pocket. So think about that today. Take a minute and take stock. Why do you have the things that you have? Is it because it makes you really happy? Or is it because you feel like it makes you look important? Does it make you feel significant to have those things? The $3,000 purse. I don't know about y'all, but I could not bear to spend $3,000 on a purse. It's just a thing. I'm that way. I'm just that person anyway. But like, I can spend 30 bucks on a purse and it holds all my stuff. And then I still have the $2,970 left over to do what I want with it. And is it a status symbol, or does it really bring you joy? And start trying to when you're looking at a purchase, when you're looking at your life in general, Look at it in that way. Is this something that truly makes me happy, or did I do it just to feed an insecurity or to create a facade, an image of what I wanted people to believe I am? Because deep down, you know who you are, and you don't have to prove that to anyone. So I hope this helps. I will talk to you soon. Love and light. Hey, so I am excited to announce that the 21-day Reinvent Yourself Challenge is kicking off on January 21st. It's $21, so it's affordable. And what we're going to be doing is every day we'll have a Facebook group. Every day there's going to be a new video, Q&A on the topic. We're going to touch on how to make things stick, how to make new habits stick, really going into this energy of not just having a resolution, but reinventing yourself in the way that you always dreamed you could. And we're going to inner child healing, so many topics in 21 days we're going to cover so that at the end of that 21-day period, not only will you have a roadmap to success, but you will have the inner knowing that you can make these changes stick, and create the life that you really want for yourself. So, registration is open, and really the reason that we're doing it on the 21st, I love the energy because the 21st is the new moon. It's the new moon in Aquarius, which is all about reinventing yourself, your authenticity, showing off your eccentricity, really being you, letting that freak flag fly. So this energy is so supportive. And on the 22nd, all planets go direct. No more retrogrades. We've got a nice chunk of time where the planets are going to be direct. None of that backward, slow down movement. If you watch the full moon in Cancer reading, I went into some of this on there, but then the 22nd is the Chinese New Year. So, I mean, it's perfect for a fresh start. Perfect energy for a fresh start. So, we're going to kick off on Saturday the 21st. Um, Once you sign up, you'll get an email that has information in it. Basically, go to the Facebook group, request to join. It's going to open on the 20th. So, on the 20th, you'll have access to the Facebook group. We'll do introductions. Um, Everybody gets kind of getting ready, and then the 21st we'll kick it off and start our 21-day journey to reinventing ourselves for 2023. So if you are interested, if you really, really feel like it's time to make these changes, it's time to become the best you, go to the website. It's under packages. It'll say 21-day Reinvent Yourself Challenge. Click on that. I will see you there. Love and light.